Thank you for the resub, Kay. Did you hear that? Can you hear that? Is no expression getting that? I kissed you. I gave you a big smooch. Okay, bye. What the hell? We got another reset for my good friend. My good friend. I can't wait to go to that arcade and not get stuck in one of the machines. We're gonna go to an arcade and I am not gonna bring a bat and hit machines to get free tickets. I'm not gonna do that, okay? Don't tell them. Don't tell the manager. You know what? I'm gonna start now. I don't need to wait. I'm ready now. That's the wrong screen! Don't look at me! This is the right screen. I know what I'm doing. I know how this works. You guys ready? You guys ready for this game that I know nothing about? All I know is, I think it's the same creator of 999. One of my favorite VNs. My favorite puzzle games. Very good game. You should all play. 999 Virtue's Last Resort, and the third one, which I didn't play, so I can't vouch for that. But it's fine. Welcome back to the Swamp Cave, but don't touch my mud. Look, you're my friend. I care about you. You just resubbed to me, which means all the world to me, means a lot. My heart's so big. But don't you touch my mud. I got a line. I have a line, and you can't cross it. Even I have limits. Fuck! What you bitch! Stream canceled. I'm mad now. You were so excited to see me. Well, too bad. I said I had my limits, and you crossed them. You crossed them right then and there. So, funny news. Guess who's streaming from their bed again? Not because I don't have a desk or anything. My desk is exactly a few inches away from me to my left. I'm just so hot. I have to be right directly under my fan or I'm going to start sweating and going, whoo, whoo. You can't see it, but if I had an animation and my arm was on my forehead right now, I'd be doing that. That's how hot I am. It's sunny. It's sunny. That's what it says on the bottom left corner. Sunny. And there's a big yellow ball indicating the sun. Ever heard of it? It hurts. It hurts so much. Hey, no. My line doesn't mean you guys get to form a line and start hurling things at me and saying awful things. Please, it was my birthday. Remember when it was my birthday? You have to be nice to me. Remember, it was my birthday a few months ago, so you still have to be nice to me. That's how it works. No, yeah, it was, but it still counts. And it was Pride Month. It was Pride Month last month, and it was my birthday, so you have to be so nice to me. You don't. Hey, the thing about that is, you ever seen me and Grimace in the same place? Hmm? Have you ever thought about that? Like, it's just something to consider. Next time you say, maybe I shouldn't be nice to Cap today because it's no longer their birthday. But joke's on you, it's still my birthday because I'm Grimace. I'm big and purple. And I'm big and I'm purple. Those are the two things about Grimace that I know. I don't know his likes, I don't know his interests, I don't know if he has any loved ones. Does anyone love him? Like, I don't mean like fans. I mean like, does anyone love him? Like, truly. We're playing AI Somnium Files. This has nothing to do with Grimace. I'm not even talking about his funny shake. I'm just talking about Grimace. I'm talking about his shake. I want to be a little different, you know. I'm a maverick. I don't do what everyone else is doing. I don't talk about Grimace's funny purple shake. No one punches me on my birthday. They give me little smooches on my forehead and my nose. Last time someone tried to punch me. I'm doing that because I don't know what to say. What I wanted to say is the last person that punched me did it so hard and they left an indent in my face, like a cartoon. Like, it was just the big crevice in the middle of my face, and it was my face was like that for about 2 weeks. And let me tell you, that did not get me a lot of dates that week. I mean, it got me one, but I don't want to talk about that one. That was weird. I love you, birthday bucks. It's my birthday. Don't forget to donate to me. Don't forget to give me gifts. It's my birthday. It's still my birthday all year. It's my birthday every month, every day. I'm always being born. Don't think about that statement too much. Oh, shit! Fuck. That's not my birthday. That's not right. Why did you do that? You're not supposed to do that. What? I'm so flustered right now. I'm so hot and flustered and angry. And thank you. That takes away the pain. I'm happy now. It's my birthday. You guys ready for this video game? You ever heard of video games? They just invented them. Just for me. You see all those other streamers on Twitch.tv? I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know what they're showing you guys, but those are not video games. I don't know. They just invented them. I'm not knowledgeable yet. I'm not much of a scholar. I'm figuring this stuff out same time as you. This is in real time. This is not pre-recorded. You see this? I'm talking to you right now live. That's what a stream is. Did you know? I think video games are like Candyland, but like if you wanted, you could reach out and grab that weird candy clown's nose. What are you doing and honk it. Give it a big honk. Outside, so beautiful. Bo, welcome, Bo. My sibling, my Laszlo sibling. Welcome. And Sue, I can't go outside. I have not started stream yet. I cannot. I just started. Don't you people want me to be here?
5 nights at Freddy's.
You're always yelling at me and throwing stuff. It's like you don't even like me. Come on. I'm not laughing anymore. There's gonna be a point where I'm gonna stop laughing, and that's gonna be serious. And we're gonna have a serious discussion. It's gonna be 5 hours long, and I'm just wag my finger at you and go, You can't treat me this way. Do you guys want to play? Do you guys want to fucking play the game that I said I would play? You know the thing about these chat screens is usually they like get you ready for what you're about to do in the stream, like for the rest of the time. I don't do that. I just start talking, and and it's just inane and not related to our activities. I just go. Like, you're like my journal. You're all like my journal. I was never able to keep a journal when I was a kid. So this is what this is. It's like you're all my journal and I'm talking to you and you have to accept that. Bong, 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 bong. We should watch Better Call Saul. We should all watch Better Call Saul today. Let's cancel stream and just watch Better Call Saul today. Everyone come to my house. But you have to sit outside. No one's allowed inside my house, so you have to watch the TV through the window because my house is private. Just because I invite you over doesn't mean you get to come inside. You know what I mean? You should. You need to finish the last season. You need to finish Better Call Saul right now. It's such a good show. It's my favorite show in the world. Thorax, thank you for the bits. But I'm not a baka. Why is that so small? Why is that the smallest little guy in the world? Hold on. Let me. That's not gonna do anything for you because it's invisible, but. Oh, Saul, my pathetic little meow meow. Remember when he starts playing with the toilet paper, the paper towels? I'm like, yeah, that's Kitty. That's Kitty. I need to go. I need to do this. I need to actually do this. It's a little big now. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's bigger now. What do you guys think? Thank you, Bo. Thank you for the bits. I'm not changing. I'm not fixing it. That's my alerts. That's what my alerts are gonna look like. That's not the game. This is the game. Hey, remember when Saul Goodman said, "It's me, Saul Goodman." I gotta move my computer, so when I move close to my mic, it actually shows me. Hold on. Have sex. Have sex.
Go outside, so beautiful.
We're getting bombarded. We're getting bombarded with alerts and Matt Smith. Matt Smith, fan of the stream, fan of Cap. He's been subbed for like 3 years, which is amazing because I've not been streaming for 3 years. I don't know where he came from. I don't know how he knew I was going to start, but thanks, Matt. Thanks, Mr. Morbius. I don't know what his character's name is in the movie. I've never seen Morbius, and I don't plan on ever watching it unless you want me to. Do you want me to watch Morbius? I'm not doing it now, though. We gotta play. I speak English. I don't know if you guys could tell. His name is Dr. Morbius, and what kind of doctor is he? Is he like a pediatrician? Is he plastic surgery? What's he do? What kind of doctor is he? Foot doctor? I really know nothing about Morbius besides the fact that there was a YouTuber I saw who went to see Morbius for like a week, I think. I don't know. He had some sort of like self-flagellation using Morbius. Soikus! I've never been to a circus. I've always wanted to go. No one's ever taken me. They say, Cap, if we take you to the circus, they're going to try to put you in an act. They're going to try to make you part of the circus. We can't take you, because we would lose you forever. Very sad. Also, I'm scared of carousels. Did you know that? Like, I'm scared to get on the horses because I think I'll fall off and, like, die. I'm very scared. I'm a very scared fella. I don't ride a lot of rides anymore. Like back when I was little, I was so adventurous. I would go on those kiddie coasters and be like, wee, I'm lightning. Oh shit, don't look at that. Don't look. Violence. Did you see the content warning? Did you see the, you better be of age, you better be okay with this. I put a content warning. It's all on you now. I did my part. Thank you for the head pat. I asked them, hey, I'm going to fall off the horse if you do not tie me. And they say, listen, there are children on this ride and they're fine. You're gonna be okay. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I am so slippery. Before I came to this amusement park, I decided to douse myself in olive oil because I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be help me on the slide ride. You know, the slide where they put you on like a potato sack and they put you down. I thought it would help me for that, and it did. And I went real fast, and I went all through the park. I hit the gate. I knocked over mothers and fathers, and it worked. But it's not gonna help me on the carousel, sir. Please, you need to time me. And then they tased me. I don't. Well, welcome. Thank you for the rain crossing, Faye. I wasn't talking about anything weird. Welcome, Raiders.
I've just gotta
Say, I wanna spend my day with you. You are my best friend. I wanna share the things you do. Welcome, I'm Cap. I'm just a funny little mushroom, regular man-made mushroom. Not out of atrocities or anything like that, just a regular guy. I got a mushroom on my head, and I love to play video games, and I love to spend time with you, and thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow! And do we... Oh, shit! Welcome to Sex, baby! This ain't your mama's Twitch.tv stream. We got sexy. Oh my god, thank you so much everyone for the follow. There's so many of you. Thank you, Madam Universe. Thank you, Adelaide Rod. Thank you, Ray and Strut. Thank you all, everyone. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you, Ray. Thank you, everyone. I hope you like sex. Have sex. Have sex. Have sex. In the mud, Gerbert! Oh, I love Gerbert. What's he say? Oh, I want that fire truck. I don't know. That's not a good Gerbert. My friend Puff, he does such a good Gerbert. He does a much better Gerbert. I'm hearing noises. I don't know if it's more alerts. I'm so... Oh my god! Look at the huge alerts that I will not fix. I will not fix it. That's the thing for everyone new here. I do not fix my mistakes. I just move on. I just go on. Also, I'm very sweaty. Hold on. Thank you for the follow, Evil Conqueror. Thank you. We haven't even started the game. We haven't even started. I'm so sorry about your homework. I hate homework. That's why they kicked me out of school, because I said no homework. And then, you know how your dog would eat your homework? Every classmate in my classroom, I would dig through their backpack and eat their homework, and so the teacher had to say, okay, I'm sorry. No one did their homework today, so I guess you're all getting an A and you're all graduating, and so invite me to your college, and I will help you. It is called AI Somnium Files. I have never played it, so I do not know what it's about. I don't know what's going on, but it's made by the same developer of 999, if you've heard of that, and Virtue's Last Resort. Reward? Not resort. Yeah, take your time. I think it's a murder mystery, so we're going to be Columboing this. We're going to be solving crimes. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. His name is Date. I know it says date, but this is Japanese. Yeah, fine little fella. He's like Migi. You know Migi? Migi's so silly. I'm gonna move the cursor. Oh, I've heard good things about this game, so I'm very excited to play. Pretty lady. Hi, pretty lady. Hi. Are we married? Do you want to kiss me? No, I think it's Dot. I don't know. I don't remember Yakuza. I don't think I even met a Date, or I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. I think he's like 8 feet tall, if you can tell. The thing is about detectives is you have to be 8 feet tall, or they will not let you become one. Oh, I saw that. I saw that in the Nintendo Direct. I was pretty interested because I do like Danganronpa. I played the Danganronpa games by myself. I didn't stream them. I'm gonna investigate. Be a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. He's Frankenstein. He's green. He's got the bolts. He's got the nice jacket. The thing about Frankenstein that no one ever talks about is he's dressed pretty nice, you know? Like that's business casual.
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming
good, there's voice
coming from the
acting.
park.
I was getting my vocals ready. Thank
Beat cop
God.
responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is,
Yeah.
the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
I think you still could be a detective, Bo. Just get like platform shoes, like really tall, 10 feet tall platform shoes, and they'll be like, wow. You're probably the tallest detective we have. I think you're gonna be head detective. I think you should run the precinct. Yeah. Let me do boss voice. Yeah. See, did you like that? They should have hired me. They should have hired me to be a voice actor. Yeah. The thing about a lot of media and anime and video games and such, they will hire the same people over and over because they're big names. I think that's just a problem though in general, like Hollywood. You will see the same faces because they're popular. It's whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Give the little guys a chance, you know? Exactly. They've never hired me, not in anything. I should have been Reagan, I think. I should have been Reagan in Mob Psycho. I should have been, Guts in Berserk. Don't forget to sign my petition to help me take over for Yuri Lowenthal and all the people you see, Laura Bailey, all the big names. You don't need them, you need me. I'll do it. Thank you, Sue. I can't wait to be in your hit anime. Let's see. Any suspects? You always gotta ask about the suspects in these
Just found the
situations.
victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the
That's
case
true.
6 years ago.
I can just like find a studio
Case 6
somewhere,
years ago?
and like I'll stand around and like look like I belong. Uh-oh, I'm supposed to be paying attention, aren't I? Oh my God, I just realized I'm talking, and this is a game where I have to like remember things. Oh shit. It's okay, I got all you guys. Collectively, we've got one big brain, and we're gonna solve this case together. It's gonna be fine. That's the thing. I wanna live in Hollywood, in LA, so I could just be on set all the time. I could just like be there when they shoot a Marvel movie and go, hey, Robert Downey Jr. Someone's looking for you out there, and then I'll lock the door and say, hey, Robert called out. Sorry, looks like I'm Iron Man now. Uh-oh, sorry, looks like I'm Iron Man now, and everyone has to accept that. What am I doing here?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means
Am I
you
getting a
answer to me.
Harry Dubois
I called
moment?
you here to inspect the
Do I
scene.
not remember who I am?
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually,
I
no.
don't know
But tonight
anything
it
about
is.
Iron Man, to be honest.
Because you know this woman, don't you,
I
Date?
don't.
I had
Okay,
to
a little
tell you.
fact about me.
You deserve to know.
I don't watch Marvel movies. Sorry. You know what I watch? I watch Mr. Rogers. I watch the Mr. Rogers documentary every day, and I don't watch anything else. What's that? Breaking Bad? Yellow Jackets? No, thank you. I got the Mr. Rogers documentary on to watch again. I need to learn about that funny guy. He's so friendly. He's so sweet. He's got a sweater, and he teaches about the world and how to act. And I think more people need to see that show. Enough. enough of all this violence and drugs and sex on TV, as Mr. Family Guy would say. Just watch Mr. Rogers. I think the puppets are a little silly. They're so goofy and silly. I think there are some puppets I'm scared of, like the obvious ones, the ventriloquist puppets. You know what the ones I mean, the dummies, like the Goosebumps guy. Those ones kind of scare me. I don't like their faces. I don't like their porcelain faces. Tell me about that victim.
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
No.
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
Sort of.
Wouldn't say
there are
that.
some marionettes
You were
that
just
I'm okay with. Like the clown ones. Some of the clown ones are pretty cute with their little hats. They're funny pointy hats. But the ones that really scare me are the ones where their mouths, like when people dress up for them as Halloween sometimes, and they'll draw their lines on their mouths to mimic the puppet. Those are the kinds that scare me. Like what's that movie? Dead Silence. There's a movie called Dead Silence about scary puppets, and I didn't like that. Like that. It's supposed to be like not a good horror movie. Like people have a lot of critiques about it, but it scared me because I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I don't know. I get scared easily.
It's unusual. For
Some mannequins are weird. Like those mannequins that they chopped off the arms or legs. Those are fucked up. Why are those there? That doesn't want to make me buy clothes. I don't like those. Who made those? Get these guys out of my face. I'm a detective. I don't need these. Did I solve the case yet? Let me look at I gotta look at the body. We gotta look at the body, everyone. You ready? Watch out. We're gonna go look at the body. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer?
I'm a detective.
We haven't taken any footprints yet.
I'm gonna use my sniffer. It's okay. I don't have to get too close. I'm gonna.
Allow me to assist you.
Hello? What? Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my god! She's a little fella! Artificial intelligence.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
This is the only AI I
That
trust.
will allow you to investigate
Only one.
without physically disturbing the scene.
Oh, I wish she had a funny little voice though. Like I wish she talked like Gerbert instead of just a regular person. I like when little fellas' voices have little fella voices. You don't it makes sense. The way they said it doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to make sense. Like everyone tries to subvert expectations when they make a little guy and they give them a grown-up voice, and I'm like, nah. I don't want my expectations subverted. I want to know what's happening. Yeah, like Gerbert. Gerbert sounds like he looks. You know what I mean? Like you expect that voice to come out of his face. Can I investigate you? Let me give you a sniff. He did it. He did it. I could smell the rage and hatred. I could smell the bloodlust. He did it. Tase him. Tase him. Yeah, he sounds like a little chicken nugget. Little chicken nugget, Christian.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis
Oh, this park
is that
sucks.
this is the result
They would
of
talk
a
about this on
teenage
Defunctland.
prank.
Mr. Kevin Perjurer, he would discuss this yucky park. And how there was a murder most foul. Zoom! Shoko Nadami's corpse? Wait, what? Can I? Oh, I gotta click it. I gotta click it like a button. Okay.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left
Teens are
eyeball
always doing
removed.
skewering pranks. Those rascals.
Left eye.
The
I remember when I
most
was a
likely
kid, I would
scenario
go
is
out
that
to
the
the amusement
killer or
park and just like
killers removed it.
skewer something
Well, we don't know.
with a
that
huge
for sure.
spear. And I'd be like, hey,
Crow
hey,
or
hey.
some other animal could have pulled it off.
Just
the
another
corpse.
day as a youth.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Ew.
Carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct.
Teenagers are scamps. And they scare me. If I see a group of teenagers walking on the sidewalk, I will go the other way. I will go on the other sidewalk. Because I know that if I stay there, they will gang up on me, they will circle me, and start yelling and screaming and saying, hey, you look funny. You look funny. You got a mushroom on your head. You look funny. And I just go in the fetal position and start sobbing. Teens are scary.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body.
12 to
Cortisol and
19.
ACTH concentration
Very scary.
is
Sorry,
rising.
Bo. Very scary.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright?
I know what would happen if you got in a gang with other teens. Rope? Can I look at the rope?
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Sorry if you can hear Eddie.
Now, why would they do that?
But how am I supposed to make people uncomfortable if I don't cry in front of them? You know? Lead boil, bombs, we got it all. What if I played a CDI game? I wouldn't be good at it. I think I'd play for like 10 minutes and get frustrated. So it'd be what, a 10-minute stream? Yeah, I wouldn't have anything else to play after that. I wouldn't have any like plan Bs. If I get frustrated after 10 minutes, we stop the game and that's it. Not even a raid. I just end it. I don't even say bye. I don't even go to the bye screen. I just leave.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
What? She's dead? What did that happen? How long has she been dead? Whoa, 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 whoa. Face?
I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times. Though it has been quite some time since we last
Yeah, I
saw her.
leave. You can hear me just do my day. You can hear me like brushing my teeth, eating breakfast, having conversations with my family. But the stream is over. I'm not even doing like a donathon or a subathon. It's just over. Oh, Hamtaro. Oh, I would love to play old games on stream. Like there's this Tomodachi game I used to play on DS. But the thing is, I don't like playing DS games on the computer because I got a bad wrist and I gotta use the stylus. I'm fine playing DS games, but the stylus, games that need the stylus, I cannot play with my computer because I gotta click with the mouse instead, for obvious reasons. And it just does not agree with my aging wrists. Like, I had to quit Tokimeki, the first two Tokimeki girl sides, because of it uses the stylus exclusively. And I kept failing everything. I kept failing the sports festival. I kept failing chocolate making. And I know I could do the fails I was on a normal DS. But alas. I wish I had a working 3DS again. Something bad happened to mine. I miss it. What's control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Sorry if you can... Hold on, let me check. Okay, you can't hear them. They're talking outside of my room, so if you can hear, please let me know so I can like mute or something. Also, wait, when did you take my mushroom? I just looked. Been gone. When did you do that? This is what happens when your 3DS breaks, by the way. So do not let that happen. You need to protect your 3DS, or you're gonna lose an eye, you're gonna die, and someone's gonna tie you to a carousel, and I'm gonna have to investigate it. And I don't have time for that. I got shit to do, you know? I don't want to be investigating your murder. I wanna go out. I wanna go to the McDonald's play place and have fun and go in the ball pit and say, sorry kids, this is my time. You go play outside in the garage, in the parking lot or whatever. I'm having fun. Thank you, Bo. My head was getting so sweaty and cold because the heat was burning onto my head, but also I felt bare at the same time, you know what I mean?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature
So
and
she
rigor
was
mortis indicate the time
murdered.
of death is approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
It's almost 5 p.m. Okay, no cuts or tears, so she was just stabbed.
The victim is
Go
probably
play in the
stabbed.
McDonald's
When it
garage. You know, the big garage that all the cars park into? It's not like a regular parking garage where there's levels. It's just a really
What's that?
huge garage.
Analyzing
Like
the source
a
of the
house would
sound.
have. But for multiple cars.
Sonic analysis indicates
Go
the
play in
sound
there,
originated
kids.
from inside the
I'm
merry-go-round
busy.
central column.
Inside the column?
Let me look inside that column.
Date. Use me to see through the column.
Yeah, it's Date.
Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh, the famous detective's X-ray mode. Wait, that's a button. Hold on, how do I do it? Yeah, you got a Grimace car, you got a Hamburglar car, you got the Chicken Girl car, or Duck, I don't know what she is. Is that a child? Is that a person? The little fella? Get out of there!
Oh no.
Are you the murderer?
It appears
You're under
as though
arrest.
someone is inside.
You're going down, you're going to the clink. It must be hard to be Columbo. You're always seeing things in X-ray. You can never truly love someone because you always see the inside of them and never what they look like. Like, you have to see people's bones all the
Hey.
time.
I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
I want to watch Columbo. I want to watch Columbo. Sorry if you can hear Buster. It's dinner time. Once it's dinner time and he smells that food, he goes crazy. He goes nuts.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
I will not mute though.
Damn it.
This is the Cap experience. You will listen to what my dog says. He has important things to say and you will listen.
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Stay back. Doesn't even say where he's gonna shoot, just, hey, stay back. Murderer!
Suki.
Murderer! Sorry, kid. You're going to prison for 82 minutes. I hope you learned your lesson in that time. Well, sometimes killing someone can be pretty stressful on the killer, you know? Like, it's a tough choice. Like, should I kill this person? I don't know. I'll do it, though. Okay. Maybe I'll make it 75, because she's just a kid. I'll be a little lenient. Don't say I have no compassion. We're going in. I don't know what this is, but we're going in. My
Who is this
mind
place?
apartment.
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And I'm
You
Cap.
are?
Oh, to dream of my beautiful penthouse. My beautiful sepia tone penthouse. going on here? What's happening here? Whoa.
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then.
What is she doing?
Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that.
What are you
voice.
doing? What is
Iva?
that? What's that?
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under
Is
normal
that what I am
circumstances,
to
would
you?
lecture you about
Is this
your
what I look like to
taste,
you guys?
What are you doing in my dream?
but You
Once I
called
get
me.
like
My
a
consciousness
3D model and I can do
looped. This is why I
movements,
appear
that's
in
what I'm
your
gonna do.
dreams.
I'm gonna do that.
Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further.
Cute girls are always
Forgotten this,
squatting
I'll tell
and
you
waving
about.
around
I will
behind
discuss this with you
skeletons.
soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I am sleeping right now. So things that I should know? Don't I sound exactly like him? You can't even tell that I'm the one reading this part, right? We sound exactly alike. Once we get a 3D model, it's a wrestling stream. We gotta do a wrestling stream where we go in the backyard rink and we just start going at it. We just start grabbing each other,
Putting
hitting
that
each other
aside,
with chairs.
Do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's
Like, why do YouTubers get to have all the fun? Why
Do
can't
what?
VTubers wrestle each other?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh shit, she's Somnium scanning all over the place. I hate when I go into my mind apartment and this girl starts mind scanning me. Can you believe that?
Got what?
How rude.
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
If you
Mental
looked into my
locks.
mind to see my dream world,
Already forgotten?
it'd be like
Even
a
your
Quiznos.
critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your
I miss
consciousness.
Quiznos. It was so
This
good.
world is divided into
I don't know
several
where. I
layers.
can't find a Quiznos
Each
anymore.
layer stands
I'm
upon
sure they exist. I don't think they
foundation.
closed all of them. But I
Think of
want a
these
Quiznos.
foundations as mental blocks.
Sorry if
Or
you came to the
simply
stream
blocks for convenience.
to like be like,
Mental locks
man,
must be
Cap's
broken before
playing
they can
AI
see
Insomnia.
deeper
Oh
into
shit.
consciousness. The
I gotta-
truth is
I'm getting
always
scanned.
hidden
I'm
within
getting
the deepest
scanned.
layers.
I gotta move around. I gotta move
You
around.
must.
Sorry if you played this
Remove
game
the
because you're like,
mental
wow, Cap's playing AI Somnium Files.
So I just need to
So I
turn
don't
on all
have
the
to
lights and
anymore.
open the
I can
door?
just get the
Shouldn't
story
be too hard.
from here.
Don't
Nope.
be so sure.
Sorry, I'm talking over
Appearances
it.
in this world can be
I'm
deceiving.
chatty.
Let's start with the door.
I got a lot
Please
to say.
direct
I
me
got
to
a
the
lot in my
door and
heart
Give me instructions.
that I want to talk to you about.
See. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Ew, gross.
I
Ew.
suppose that is
Ew, don't
true,
say that.
But
All right, let's do this.
Ah, nasty. Come on, Date. We're gonna change you. No, not again. No, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, please. Just because this is 18 plus doesn't mean we're gonna see anything, you know? There are limits. We can talk about sex, we can dance about sex, but we can't watch it. That's not this kind of environment. We can't let Date do whatever he wants on my stream. You go on Date's stream and see what he's up to. You don't go to my stream, my Cap stream, to see Date. You know what I mean? We gotta get him up. We gotta get him out of here. Come on, Matt Smith. You gotta help me. You gotta use your Morbius powers to help me. Deeper unlocking all the a guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left. Okay. Oh! This is how I run the mile. Same speed, same movements. This is how I did the mile. Did I ever pass? Of course I didn't. I never passed the mile. And look at me now. I've got everything. That's right, kids. You don't have to pass the mile to have it all. Don't let teachers tell you, hey, you'll never become a world famous VTuber because you can't run the mile in 10 minutes. You prove to them, hey, Miss Blumper. Miss Blumper. You told me 5 years ago that I would never be a famous streamer, a famous VTuber even. Well, guess who you're talking to? I'm German 985. Bitch. You sure?
A door locked with a padlock.
Investigate. I can investigate. I know how to do that.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
That's what you do with doors, I think.
I can't touch it. That is to be expected.
You know, she is sort of
Humans
like
are
a
not
shrimp.
bound by
She
law.
is sort of like a fluorescent
This
shrimp,
is
I gotta
Dr.
admit.
Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I
Who's that
suppose I
skeleton,
have
by
to
the way? Who is that?
I'd rather you not disturb my precious.
I want to get to know him.
Shut up and listen.
Sorry.
Date, look at that.
I'm looking.
The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now
Like
tangible.
Wizard of Oz.
Every
This is like
human
Wizard of
mind
Oz.
is
You
unique.
guys should have told me.
Every human dream
know about
has
that.
its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules,
Now that's
the
a
dream
cute
world
girl.
itself becomes malleable.
I see a skeleton and I start blushing, you know? Like,
You must
oh.
know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you.
That
I have no
reminds
idea
me,
what it was.
I watched like 5 minutes of
You
Sucker
may
Punch.
remember upon reflection.
It would not work.
I need to
was
give
trying
you
to watch
commands
it
that will unlock the mental
with my good
locks,
friend
right?
Puff.
Indeed.
We were trying to watch it
But
together,
is
and
difficult to
it would
predict
not work.
Exactly how an
It was
object
either
will
too
behave in
quiet or
Somnium.
it would
Think
not
outside
load.
the box.
But
Trying to
you know what
function
did
to help
happen?
solve
What
the
it
problem.
reignited in me
Now,
the crush I
what should
had
have you do?
on the girl that
Don't
plays
forget that I
the
have a
Sucker
victim.
Punch main girl. Like when I was little, she was Violet Baudelaire in the Unfortunate Events movie with Jim Carrey, and I liked her so much. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. So, although I did not get to see what happens in Sucker Punch, I am in love again, and that's what matters. Happy month after Pride Month. Actually, I think it's Disability Pride Month. So happy Disability Pride Month, everyone. For anyone who's disabled, physically, mentally, whatnot, invisible. There's some you can't see, but they're still disabled. So you know, you need to respect everyone. Happy Disability Pride Month. I, for instance, have GERD. Ever heard of it? It means I can't eat tomatoes.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
I personally think I'm a better GERD representative than Corpse Husband. I'm just saying. I think I'm better. I think when you think about GERD and any streamers, you should think about me and not Corpse Husband, okay? Okay. Let me give this a big whiff. Let me give it a little sniff.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever.
I love to pretend to smell when I can't.
Pardon?
Like if I have a
Harder, you
cold
gotta
and my
smell
nose
it
is stuffy,
harder.
I still like to
What? Okay.
go. Wait, what? What? She's gonna suck it. Oh!
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
Date, you're gonna
You
kill her.
experiencing so regularly to cause this to
She's
happen in your
gonna make her
dreams.
sniff up a bunch of stuff and she's gonna
You were
die.
able to touch it.
Correct.
So I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
He's gonna hurt her. Oh, Date. I'm making so much progress though, so it's fine.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch.
Nosferatu. It's not working, never mind. It did work. Who was that? Did you see that? Did you see that girl?
Isn't this rewarding,
I can see
Dante?
girls.
Another place you can touch.
Would
I'm
rather
like
be sleeping.
the ghost kid, but I can only see girls. I can't see ghosts, just girls. I turned on the light. You didn't think I could do it. You didn't believe in me. I just proved you wrong. Open the door. It might be too cold now, because I'm right under the fan. I might have made a mistake. I'm a little shivery.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
I will not move. I will not change this. Like I said, I do not fix my mistakes. I just let them be.
Leave it to me.
Yeah! Yeah, do it, yeah!
It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Hey! How dare you? I'm not dumb. Where is he? Where is Date anyway? I wanna kick him. I wanna beat him up. I'm gonna go here. Here, here, here. She's not wearing any pants. Isn't she cold? Oh, she would not get a high rating on a Tokimeki Memorial date. Because they'd be like, oh, what are you doing? Aren't you cold?
A basket.
And then you have to change. You have to reload your save like I did.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Wait a minute.
Occult stuff?
Hold
maybe?
on.
Does the occult
Hold on, it's
interest you,
connecting.
Date?
Is this...
The truth is out
Is she the little
It
fella?
is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items
Is
such as
this-
these.
Is she
True.
also the little guy?
Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat
Did
different
it take
than
me an hour to realize that? Yes, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that, okay? Girl squatting, no pants on. Whoa, what? Is that supposed to happen?
a floor
She's
lamp
so
shaped like a
brave.
rose. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory.
I
but
wish
this is not your
instead of
house.
like a pretty girl,
Somebody
it was
else's
just
house.
the
Somebody
little
from my
fella but
memory.
taller. Like
I have
like
no idea.
Migi.
It could be
That's what
anyone.
Okay,
Not
for those that don't
necessarily.
know,
Dreams
Migi
do
is a
contain
character in
element of
Parasite.
randomness, but oftentimes they
And he's
draw
like a
together
funny guy.
individuals with
and there's
strong
this
personal
moment
connections.
where
Dreams
he's like
are
human
constructed
sized for some
similarly
reason.
to how information
He's
is
still
transmitted
exactly the
through
same, but he's
brain.
like human
So
sized.
what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up.
Date! You're just a
A
pivot.
lamp. It looks like a rose.
Kick. Punch.
You don't
Whoa!
have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
I just realized the way their mouths move. I just saw that. It's like how my mouth moves. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the wine.
A
Let me take a
glass of
sip.
wine.
Sip.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, give that a sip. Give that a big glug.
Hey,
I'm helping solve the case.
I feel kinda good.
why isn't AI getting drunk?
Instantly?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
What a lightweight. She just took a big sip and she's drunk already.
Someone else can come take her.
Date. What's your problem? I'm doing all this investigating. What are you doing? Being a weirdo.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Like the girl. Hello? Hello, sir?
To the skeleton?
Yeah.
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
Someone was sleepy. Someone was sleepy.
Hello.
Hi,
My
welcome,
name is
Puff.
What is your name? How are
I was
you?
telling everyone
I am
about how we
currently
watched like 5
92%
minutes of
charged
Sucker
and
Punch.
Feeling well.
And that was it, because it would not work.
Don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother
Don't
is
be
a
rude.
stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
What the hell? Oh my god! Why is she doing that? Why is she saying
My
these awful things?
disappointment is immeasurable.
Thank you for the resubs, Thorax. Jesus, happy 6 months. Jesus. Thank you. I didn't even realize I've been doing this for 6 months. I mean, definitely not consistently. That's probably why it doesn't feel like that. But my goodness, thank you. And I don't know. I need to put that in my rules. You cannot just insult skeletons like that. You can't make fun of skeletons' moms and whatnot. How
A
rude.
skeleton. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
The
Yeah.
skeleton is clinging to some.
It's still a really long time.
I hope my bones die and stay dead.
They're sticking around for so long and being my mod.
A
Keeping things
skeleton.
under control around these dark parts, this wild west of my streams.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
Don't do.
I-
Oh my god! Skeleton violence.
What?
Iba, look. The wall.
No, I'm looking away. I'm turning around. I don't want to. I don't want. I'm my own man. No, my apartment! Oh, my lease isn't over yet! Ah, beans. Also, just so you all know, the
Do you have
Pepsi
an
sponsorship,
irrepressible urge for destruction?
wasn't
you've
working
been
out.
holding back all this time?
so
Even
I'm
if
being
I
sponsored by
did,
Coca-Cola
adults
now.
have to learn moderation.
So don't forget to buy a refreshing Coca-Cola. No, I'm not actually.
Are
I'm
you
not
sure you
using a
don't know?
guide.
I don't know.
This has
Like
been
some
all
old
me,
man.
baby. This has been
You
all
could
me and my
describe him
big
a little more
brain.
generously.
I'm smart sometimes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I will probably have to use a guide later. But as of now, I'm fine. I'm just using my big noggin. Because I did use a guide for 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. I played games just as they were meant to be played, you know? Like, I'll talk to you and I'll do this for about 30 minutes and just talk and not make any progress. And that's how the game was meant to be played, right? What's this? Ball?
What?
Achievement! I don't know what that was.
A gun came out of the skull?
Hold on, I gotta investigate this
Why
guy.
is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common. in
I'm
the
always
Cajun
saying that. Wow,
area.
there was a skeleton.
In fact,
Anything can
It
happen.
is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in
Ooh,
their
bonus item.
refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
Anyway, let me go back to talking to you. So, I was in a school once, and I got hit in the head with a basketball. So I think that explains a lot about me and who I am as a person. Anyway, back to the game. It really hurt, by the way. It really hurt when that happened.
It won't go off?
That should be fine.
I got a big dent in my head now. I got a big bald dent in my head, like a kappa. I
Look
got
at
like
this
a kappa
hot
bowl in my head.
magnum. I could ventilate some crooks. with
Look at
this.
this hot
Don't get
magnum.
excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a
Yeah,
padlock.
sorry, you guys found out. You found out my dark secret. Put gun in the keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
You gotta
Might
try.
fit if you
You
work
gotta
it in a
try,
little.
baby.
Try just the tip.
Oh, wait, oh my god!
Suppose.
You can't say that on my stream!
See.
Dante,
The
you
gun
can't
was
say
the
that in
key.
my stream!
Well.
You
It
can't
seems
say
I was
that.
the key in helping us escape.
Okay.
Read the
that's
rules next time,
this time's
Dante!
over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
You didn't tell me! You didn't tell me! I thought I was gonna be so... Oh. Hello? No, it's not! It's never that kind of stream! I'm little, I'm so little and silly! I'm so silly! Oh god, murder! There's been a murder. That guy did it! Remember that face, everyone. Thank you for the head pat. Achievement! Stop it! Stop! Stop it! Sex tree! There is no one. If there was an option, I will force Dante into celibacy. I will not let him have sex in my stream. I will not let him be happy. If there is an option to, I will choose every scene that makes him end alone. Stop it, Matt Smith. You can't do that. It's the Tanuki. What? What are you gonna do?
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
I don't know. Everyone's against me today. I thought I was gonna have fun with all my fun chatters, with my fun followers and my friends, and everyone's hitting me and sexing up my stream. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I want him to be happy. I don't know him that well. I gotta get to know him. I mean, you have to be in the game first, Puff. Like, you have to get in the game somehow. Or I have to pull him out. I have to get him out of the game. Either way. I don't put a content warning for this one, do I? I'm not doing the drug. I'm just singing about it.
Not sex? Gotcha.
Wait. No, I don't know. You're all putting me in a spot. You're all putting me under the spotlight. I don't like it. You're all hurting me today. I wanted to have fun with everyone. It's my birthday. It's my birthday, and you're all being so mean. I gotta talk to my boss.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date,
Thank
forget
you,
about
Puff.
What?
it's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away and...
Oh, you got me with the old what?
Look,
You
it was a slip of the
distracted
tongue,
me.
okay?
You just
Shouldn't
like
have
on the
said
battlefield.
anything.
You distracted me with a
That just
headband
makes
that
me
hurt
want to
me.
know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't
Hi,
be the same
Cherish.
killer.
Welcome. Everyone's being
impossible.
mean.
Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you
I'll
to know
think
about
about
past
it.
cases. It would only
Wink.
cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
I wish I could actually wink.
Give it up, Dante.
I could wink, but then my eyes would do this weird thing where they like blink like one eye at a time. And you don't want to see that, do you? I'm not a funny pug. I'm cat.
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh.
No,
Honestly, don't know.
I can wink.
Calling your boss.
That's the thing,
for
I
6
can.
Years, though.
It's just
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
my eye tracking on my iPhone is weird, and like it slows down my blinks. Like they would be going faster right now if they were tracking properly, and so it affects my winks
with our
too.
investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so nothing to report then. Got it.
I'm shifting.
Interrogators say she hasn't
I hope
said a
it's
word
okay
since
if
we
I
found
haven't
her.
actually been paying attention to
Doctor
this
says she's
conversation.
traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central.
This is why I
Hospital
can't
now.
actually be a detective.
Did you take her to the hospital
I'm not
after we found her?
rude. I just got a lot on my
Were you with her
mind,
this
you know?
whole time?
Like,
You're
what am I
her
gonna have for
legal
dinner?
guardian, then.
No.
Who
she
will
just
be my
lives
next
with me.
soda sponsorship, you know? How did this child get away with murder? How'd she do it? I know she did it. 12 years old, old enough to do murder, or old enough to kill. So, like, surrogate daughter? Hi, JV. Welcome. We're solving a murder. We're solving a case.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
She looks like a dog that ate a lemon. I mean, Puff, you're a little suspicious. Where were you when we were investigating, You said sleeping, right? I don't know. A little suspicious to me.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide.
What's your in
It
the
would be
game? How are you
impossible
supposed to?
pin
How are
down
you
the
supposed to
buyer.
kiss Date on the mouth if you're not in the game?
We did
Really
determine
big
that the shape of
developer
the pick
oversight.
and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly.
Things were going
We
pretty
also
fine with the
discovered
game,
that
but
the
that's I
blood
think
on
that's
the
my
pick
one
is the
criticism so
victim's.
far. They forgot to
Meaning
put
that
you.
ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Oh, I can't wait to play Baldur's Gate again. It's almost out, everyone. It's almost out next month. August 3rd. So exciting. And
wouldn't
they're
tell you
adding
even if my life
Dragonborns
depended on
and
it.
half orcs.
Even if you took
So
me
you
to
can
the
be a
finest
funny
club in
dragon.
Kabuki-cho and showered
Or
me
an
in
orc.
Don P. My lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
Also, whatever
top
you do,
secret,
I have a little. This
Was that
isn't
bad, huh?
necessarily a spoiler, but it is
how
a
you want to
Baldur's Gate
interpret
tip. Do not wipe shit on your face. Do not wipe shit on your face, okay? Just trust me. Do not do that. I don't know what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Pop. I'm just warning everyone. I'm just doing a little warning. This has nothing to do with anything I did. I didn't do anything because I thought it would help our party, and it didn't. And they made fun of me. Who's Renji?
Picked up Renju yet?
He's
Rick
at a
Renju.
police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a
No one
suspect
did.
yet. Just standard procedure stuff.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen. There is no proof of this. No one clipped that scene, you know. So
I wonder what
it
Renju
never
was doing
happened.
last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
If
He
it's
didn't?
not clipped, it did
No.
happen.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the
And
same
I do
result.
not have any
No one
photographic
was able to
evidence
get a
of the
hold of
fact
him
that I
until
did
this
do
morning.
this.
We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse.
I'm trying to solve a
And
case right
naturally
now,
started
and you
asking me
guys are all
questions.
talking about something I did so long ago. So long ago. I'm a different person now. That's not who I am anymore, you know? I'm different. I've grown. I've grown from my past mistakes. And now I'm a detective and I'm solving a case. These are cruel interrogation tactics and I will not stand for this. This is like some YouTuber true crime bullshit. You are making my face is so hot.
The pic Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
What?
She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
I don't
You
know.
better hurry up and clear her. She
I don't
is
even
important to
remember.
you, right?
Stop! Don't! Not that! Oh. I never should have made her wipe the doo-doo on her face. Stop! me and my guy at Denny's, and he's cutting up my pancakes for me. Do you think they're still happy? Do you think they still talk to each other?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories
I
underground.
used to be respected in this
what about
community.
No windows.
I was on the head of the board,
Dark and
and now look at
dreary
me.
all the time.
Look what's happened
So,
to my
Try to make my office
fucking
colorful. Liven things up a
status.
little. It's like a party, right?
I hope they have like
I want it to feel fun in here.
a restraining order. I hope she has a restraining order on him because he made her eat the doo-doo. No, it's no, don't. I will not. I am not the shit streamer. Stop it! You can't do this to me. We were playing a fun detective game just a little bit ago. We were having so much fun together. Remember that? Remember that, guys? I need a lawyer. I need a goddamn lawyer. I need to call Saul. I better call Saul. He's gonna help me out of this situation. You're all gonna be sorry. I'm gonna get the best damn lawyer in New Mexico.
Let's see.
And you're gonna feel
We
bad.
have
You
some
ever
more
said I wiped the
information
doo-doo
about
on my
the victim,
face.
Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing
I
we
love
don't
you,
already
Pa.
know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a
I
year.
ruined
Still,
everything.
you know more
I
about her
should
than
have
anyone else on the
never.
case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
I cannot believe that is the girl. That's the girl, the shiny girl in my dreams.
Her husband,
The little funny guy?
Akira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect.
Puff's
of
not
this
a
case.
mouse, he's a possum, silly. He's not a mouse, he's not a rat, or whatever people say. He's a
Shoko
possum.
returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
Her fit kinda atrocious.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get
Hamster.
information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
Okay, you scamp. I used to have a hamster, his name was Charlie, and he bit me. That has nothing to do with, that is not a joke, that is not a funny reference to the hit YouTube video, Charlie Bit Me. I literally had a hamster named Charlie and he bit me on the finger and it hurt so bad. That is just a coincidence. I'm gonna be honest, that just hit me right now. This happened years and years ago. I was a kid. I was just a kid. And the realization hit me right now in front of you all. I am little British boy bitten by British hamster. And I went, oh, Charlie bit me. And I cried and cried, and I was a hit on the internet, and I was on the Ellen show with Ellen DeGeneres, and she laughed at me. She laughed cruelly at me with her short haircut. I said, oh, Ellen, you're gonna get it next time. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you, Ellen. Not so generous now, huh? Where am I? Why did I do that? Also, Ellen, if you're watching, I'm just telling a funny joke. So if you ever want me on your show, you just call me. Just call my agent, call my manager, and I'll be right there, lickety split. And I'll be a wonderful guest. I will not bite you. I swear. I promise. I will not bite you. You can trust me. You can trust me around a millionaire, around a TV host. You can trust me. Okay? I love you. You were great in Finding Nemo, and I don't know if you were in anything ever besides that. Sometimes you work at a place and your boss's tits are just out, you know? Like, for instance, if you decide to work at the famous sandwich restaurant Mr. Pickles and you had a manager, his breasts would just be out. He's wearing a polo shirt and his tits are just out, and that's what it's like to be a boss. You can do that when you're the boss of a company. Or a manager, even.
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with the
that's what
sexual
happens. You get the big
harassment
bucks. You're allowed to get a little air down there.
Sexual.
complaint. I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
This game is so saucy. This game. Oh my god. They're just saying things left and right to me in this game. How am I ever gonna show this to my grandparents? I can't show this to my nieces and nephews, to my neighbor, my sweet little neighbor, Anthony Thomas, my sweet old neighbor Anthony. I can't show this. This is a secret between me and you guys.
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify
Look at that
themselves over the
Tanuki.
phone.
Look at that funny fella.
You should have a location by now.
He's so silly. Tanukis are so silly.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual.
He's looking at me.
Whoever
He's
it
looking at
was
me like,
clearly didn't want us knowing their identity.
I know I should be listening to this conversation, but my eyes are over there. Merry Christmas, by the way. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm at a payphone. Oh, it's her. She's my eye? Silly! Don't you hate when your eye turns out to be a creature?
Hello.
It's always happening to me.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
She's just your
I
eye.
understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm taking a peek. So this is where I am. This is the office. Okay, I've seen this background before, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was like an AI Somnium version of Party City. I didn't know I was in my boss's office. Happy birthday. BTS celibacy. Hey, boss.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
What's wrong
Don't
with her
ask me.
personality?
I
She's
didn't
funny.
create
She's
Get
just
Pewter to
funny.
tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or
You
the
know
way
what
she
the
talks.
French say?
You can
Celibacy.
thank Pewter for that.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Hey,
Pewter.
what does love mean to you?
Where's
What?
this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking
Sorry,
me
I wa-
because the Japanese word for love
Oh,
is
I.
right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Funny joke.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me,
Date's silly.
am I really me?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote.
That reminds me of something from
I
Kingdom
is
Hearts.
another.
Meaning what?
Like, doesn't it start
You
off
have
with
to
something like
figure
that in the
out for
beginning?
yourself.
Before you
the
do the shadow Sora fight? Is this the real me? Sorry, I can't do a good Sora. I should play Kingdom Hearts one day. Is it on PC? Because I have it on console, which means I can't play it yet. Yes! Compliment! She's silly!
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Well, it's true.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
There is nothing with knowing that
I
you're
was
cute.
joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
I think she's adorable, Date. I think she's silly and funny.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
We gotta get you a
joking,
wheel. We gotta get you a ball. Oh, once a day I got called into the computer control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me. Sometimes guys just can't handle silly girls
The
like.
official title is AI Ball. You
That's
are called
Pewter?
Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence.
I like his Mountain Dew
birthed from
outfit.
collective
I like his
nanotechnology.
gamer chair outfit.
Its ability
He
to
looks like a
think
human
is
gamer
controlled
chair.
by a
I love
program
it.
We call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward.
But yeah, that reminds me
this
of like
is
those
your
guys on Reddit. They're like, man,
She will
the
be
coolest
your
girl
personal
ever. I'm with the
computer
coolest girl
and
ever.
your
Am I the
personal
asshole? I think she's weird. I think it's weird that she loves to play the lute and she can make balloon animals and she can bake like old-timey medieval food. So I tell her she needs to tone it down. Am I the asshole? She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. Also, yes, you are the asshole. Sorry. I forgot to make that clear. Your girlfriend should break up with you and be with me instead. I would appreciate her. I would appreciate the balloon animals she makes.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
Oh, well, you know,
me?
Correct. I could have
I
had the
want to
message
touch.
relayed through
I feel like
data,
she'd be
but that would have been
squishy.
less
I don't know
efficient.
if she'd be fluffy
concluded
like a
that it was
hamster,
better
but I
to
think
have
she'd
the
be
both of you
squishy,
hear this
like
together.
a little gloppy,
Aren't
like
you
a
wasting a lot
flubber.
of time
She looks like a
explaining this?
flubber.
Please
Oh,
listen quietly.
she's like a white
I
flubber.
have determined who reported the crime.
I've always wanted a flubber. Sorry, these guys are talking about something important. I'm thinking about flubber. They're talking about crime and murder.
I
I'm
found
thinking
the
about
payphone that the caller
flubber.
used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you
Yeah,
found
like-
a way into that database.
I
That
didn't
is
get that,
correct.
but I got the hand.
That
I got the
area
hand
has
sticky
little
one.
foot traffic,
Where you
even
slap
less at
people with
night.
your funny
The
sticky
time
hand.
of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time.
Wasn't me. I'm the detective.
I analyzed the footage
Detectives
and was
can't
able
kill
to
people.
obtain a
They
facial
physically can't.
recognition match. They were registered as a person
At least
of
the good
interest
ones,
in the
like
police
Columbo
database.
and the Murder She Wrote
God, who
old
was
lady.
it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years
24?
old.
I
Male.
thought he was like
I have
12.
marked his address on the map.
I thought
That
he
is
was
all.
10.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
I don't think
Affirmative.
Monk's ever killed a person. Monk, Mr. Adrian Monk on the hit USA Network show Monk. The Psychic guys have never killed anyone. These are good detectives. Unfortunately, I think Harry Dubois has killed many people. He's not a very good detective. Sorry, sorry, Harry. I love you. I love Disco Elysium, but you and Kim both are not good. You're not good people. But I love you both. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been
Sorry,
doing this for
Harry,
5
but you so
years.
sucks. I love you, but you so sucks, okay? Get back in my skull, please.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
Defiance.
does not compute.
Well, let her have some air. Let her kick her little feet. You know, let her stretch her legs. She's always in your eye socket. Let her have some fun. It's summer, baby. Let her have some fun in the sun on the boardwalk. Do I talk to you? No. Again? She's still green. Nope. Can I use the computer? Oh wait, map. Oh, do I guess I just go here? Okay, I'm going to the diner. Room. I didn't need to do that. I don't know why I did that. We both know that's a car. I don't even make sound effects. Sorry, I'm a little goofy. We're a little goofy here.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Little old lady. Little sweet
not a
old lady.
customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Flash my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am.
It's
I'm
okay,
just here
lady.
to ask some questions.
It's okay. I won't let Date be too mean to you, okay? I'm in control here. And I'll be a polite little gentleman.
You're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Don't do it.
Oh,
I say don't do it. Keep it up.
Sorry.
You might need it. You always gotta protect yourself. This is a cruel world, ma'am. Use your knife skills. Mayumi put the knife on the table beside her. She's so little. She's so little, and she has a nice cute bonnet and a sweet apron. Oh, she's mom. She's mom core. She's so mom. She's so sweet. Hey. Where's your husband? You got a husband? You single? You looking for anyone?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this...
Tell me why your son is 24 and looks 8.
What kind of office?
What was it? It's a place where...
You guys better watch out. You better keep your mom safe, because I'm on the prowl.
What, like
You better hope
gangsters?
she's not wearing an apron.
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
He
Then-
really does look like a
Oh,
Pokemon
I
trainer, like
remember.
Ash.
It's a production office, an entertainment company.
What? I don't know. Oh? I didn't think that far. Tell me about your restaurant. Do you have any sushi? Do you have noodles? I want noodles.
It's just a little diner.
Do you have
Not
eggs?
To toot my own
Omelet?
horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband.
Shit.
But it can get pretty
Shit.
hectic during lunchtime.
I need you to get a divorce right now.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
That could mean... Never mind.
Oh, tell me your theories. I want to know. I'm not too smart. I'm not smart. I would like to know. So, if you find your husband, like, dead in a ditch somewhere, you know who to call, okay? You don't have to be alone. You don't have to deal with it alone, you know? I'm gonna ask her.
I think he went to buy some ingredients.
Wait, it's not a bonnet, is it? It's like a visor. It's an old lady visor that, like, old Asian women wear. I've seen that visor. I know a lot of women in my family that wear that visor when they go out. She's got the old lady visor. I decided to ask her about Shoko, just in case. You could
Does
tell
this woman
me
look
that
familiar
that's
to you?
her when she was younger, and I believe you.
I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
What was it?
Wait, does her shirt
My
say
memory's been
hipster?
so spotty lately.
Is she wearing a dress that says hipster on it? Yeah, you should have just said like a different case, maybe? I don't know. But not just no, just don't show someone a picture of a person like I don't know who that is. Sorry, who is that? No one. Don't worry about it. There's no one.
A goddess.
Pepper spray. Pepper spray.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
I didn't know there were witches in this game. How
A
scary!
witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her.
Oh, he's got a
You see that box
girlfriend.
over there?
He's got a girlfriend. She
The
doesn't
one
like
on the
that.
table?
She's protective of her
Yes.
son.
Just look. You'll see what I mean. Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
All right, I'm getting nowhere.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable.
She doesn't remember.
It
the
is
town
so
or the
uncomfortable
Even
when
I
there's
am at a loss.
when you're dating someone
company. Yeah.
or when you see someone in a relationship and it's obvious that their family does not like their partner, and it's not for a reason like they're a bad person, but just like I don't like that. I think my child deserves better, not you. But also, I do not know this person. I don't know the witch. I don't know the idol. Maybe she's bad. Let's find out.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone
Oh, they
in
don't
the
got
house?
cell phones.
Doesn't have one?
He
Not even a
does not.
Nokia? Not even a
Waste
flip
of
phone?
money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call.
Secret cell phone from his
I
mom.
have already attempted to call multiple times.
Hiding
There's no
phone from
connection.
mother.
Either the phone is off or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
I hope not. I
That
want to
would
meet
be
him. I want to find out who this
unsanitary, as well
idol
as
is.
Violation of waste disposal codes.
Oh, Iva, you're so silly. Yeah, I want to see what's in the box. Oh, okay. So I have to do that after? I guess I'll keep talking? What's in the box?
Oh, about
What's in the
30 years
box?
now. We had to borrow a lot of money.
Did I
to
tell
get
you guys that
started, but
my mom watched
then
Seven, the movie,
Everyone was willing to lend
with
you money.
Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, the box movie, and she watched the whole thing in silence, like maybe a comment here and there, as you do when you're watching something, and then the credits rolled, and you know what she said? That movie was sick. She watched the whole thing. You don't have to watch the whole movie if you think it's yucky and gross. If you think the movie is bad and disgusting, no one's making you watch the whole thing. Let's see what's in this box.
Do you want to see?
Yes,
It
please.
was delivered a little while ago.
I want to see. I want to
Any
see.
idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
I don't know, Mom. I think Ota's doing it on his own. It's the sunk cost fallacy, I think. Like, oh, I've already made it this far. I might as well make it to the end, even if I don't like it. But don't do that. You have so much time on this earth to do whatever you want. You do not have to like do stuff you don't like just because you've put time in it. You know? Like you don't have to play a game just because you spent money on it and you've played like 3 hours of it. Just fucking drop it. If you don't like it, drop it. If it sucks, hit the bricks. I'm gonna take a close look here.
The sender is great.
Taste in the box.
The product description reads, solid model.
Is it like a figure? Maybe? Solid model.
Date, there's a paper slip on
I read that
cardboard
already,
box.
though.
Why not try enlarging the image?
But I read that. It's from fake Amazon, looks like. Oh, I
You
guess.
should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
There we go. There we go. Let me X-ray it up. What's in here? Yeah, it is a figure. I knew it.
Now, what is this?
I know my
Solid
nerds.
PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
I glance behind
It's
me.
written on the base.
Glance behind me. Look at all my
The
figures.
letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
Ace.
Azamon, owned by the trillionaire Joff
Allow me to
Zibis.
investigate. A moment, please.
Metal, jeez. Can I open it? A set? Solid bottle? Yes. Don't mind me, I'm x-raying your son's package. Don't mind me, I'm committing mail fraud. I'm looking at your son's mail. Please, it's okay. It's okay, I'm a detective. Maybe I guess I'll just go back talking to her again. Tell me about that weather.
Rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Well, that was a good time. That was a good time. Sexy lady poster. That's important. Ma'am, I'm gonna need to take that poster with me back to the precinct. And that one too. That one with the guy. I'm gonna have to take all these posters. I'm gonna need your largest plate of boiled eggs. I'm gonna need that for my investigation.
A swimming door.
Swimming
A
door?
Swimming door.
Silly. But what do I do now? Log. She was examining it, right? Oh, wait. got this. No, that's not. Get me out of here. I'm done. I'm done in this place. I've seen everything I needed to see, ma'am. Your son is under arrest. Your son is under arrest for purchase of idol figure. That's illegal. Give me these chopsticks. I saw some chopsticks earlier. I'm gonna have some tempura later, so I'm gonna need these. Oh, something's engraved on the handle. Oh, that's in Japanese.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aww.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's
I don't like your idol. I don't like your idol that you stand. Jail, prison.
Date.
I'm not a fan of
Found some information
BTS.
about
Go
the
to
lady.
prison.
A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
Okay.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
So
An A-Set
Maybe-
figure, huh?
maybe she doesn't even know
Correct.
him. You think?
What's
Like
the
he's just
name
a
of the talent
fan.
agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry.
Boo, A-Set.
I
Boo.
repeat, Lemniscate.
I'm a B-Set fan.
Ren
B-Set all the way.
That company.
Correct.
He's always
Excuse
fixing
me.
his collar.
Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car
Hi,
around.
Silk.
At once.
I hope you don't stand A-Set. Cause boo, A-Set. Let's go to Lemniscate. We're on the case. We're on the idol case. We don't have time to worry about murders right now. We gotta find this guy. We gotta find this idol. I'm not one for K-pop or J-pop. I'm a big polka fan. I love polka. I love ska.
Correct.
I listen to old medieval music recordings.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
Oh, he's so cute. He's got funny freckles. He's sweet.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
He does still look a lot like Ash, though. I listen to Nightcore, not Britcore. Just I put all my songs at 10 times speed on YouTube, and that's how I listen to music. If it's not squeaky and not fast, I don't want it.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Is that Yuri Lowenthal? I was just talking about that guy. I'm gonna replace you, sir. I'm gonna be the big dog in the VA industry one day, and you're gonna be out. I'm gonna be Spider-Man. I'm gonna be Sasuke. So you better watch your back, Yuri.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about
I know my
screaming
friends
at her
love it
coming
so
from Bloom
much
Park.
when I tell them, let's watch
I
videos
have
together.
no idea what you're talking about.
And instead, I just put music on and
either
put it at
do
2
this
times
here,
speed.
or I take
And
you down
I
to
do
the
not let
station.
them leave. I close the door
Do you
behind me.
have a
I lock
warrant?
the door. I do not let them come out.
Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process,
Oh, he
no
knows
person shall be
codes. He
detained
knows
or
laws.
obligated to answer any questions
don't.
without explicit
I'm a detective
consent.
and I don't. This is okay, so if 24 is a kid to him, does that mean Date is like 35 maybe? Call that right. Yeah, you just listen to like the radio, like music plays randomly and you absorb it and you write you write a song that you like. You're like, oh, I gotta remember the song later from my iPod. That's how music was back then. Yeah, that's right. When a cop comes up to you, you say, okay, I need my lawyer, asshole. And then you punch it in the nuts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's how you talk to a cop. Date's 90. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
I mean, honestly, like, Ota doesn't know what's going on. Date just comes up to him and starts interrogating him, and he's just hanging out here. Like, you know? Like, I'd be snippy too if a cop comes up to me. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? You like ASET? What you doing on your computer? Can I see what you're doing on your computer? Look at me. Look at me. Oh, he reported something? I didn't see that. I mean, that's a little... I guess you should be expecting someone to show up if you reported something. But also, yeah. 1, 2, punch, punch, punch. That's the right way.
No, I'm kind of busy right now.
Geek. He's a geek. You can tell. It's my only Can I not do that? Let me give him a look. Let me give him a little peek. Ota wouldn't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. Oh my god! Oh my god, Date! It's my only choice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ota. I'm sorry.
Date, wait.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
Causing in public will result in disciplinary action.
Thank you, Iva. Thank you, Iva.
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Okay, alternative. Stop it! That is not an alternative, Iva. That is not better. I'm gonna cry. Monk would not do this. Palumbo wouldn't do this.
I told you to wait.
Okay. This is just Date. This is just Date. Iva is more level-headed.
Usage needs to be increased.
Iva's level-headed. Date's just off the chain. He's off the rails.
Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
He could have literally just said, I am here because you reported a disturbance. I am here to get your report. What are we doing? We're on his Twitter.
Does Tessa refer to ASET?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means motto has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
Ota!
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts.
I don't have time for all these sub-accounts. I couldn't do something like this. I have one account, and then that's it. I don't have time for all this.
Strawman sock puppet, or false flagging.
Strawman!
This kid is pathetic.
Ota! I thought you were better than this. I was vouching for you, Ota. We were circling you. We were picking you up on our shoulders and going, Ota, Ota. It's literally the Sonic fandom. Hey, Ota. I know. You got 3 other Twitter accounts, man. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop.
Hey, kid.
I'm pretty sure they took away that option. Thank goodness.
I'm gonna tell ASET
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Sorry. Twitter. It's called Twitter. You better watch out. I'm gonna cancel you, kid. I'm gonna tell ASET. I'm gonna tell fucking Galagura what you're doing. That's the real life equivalent, I think. You wouldn't want her to know, would you? You wouldn't want your favorite Apollo live star to know what you're doing. I'm gonna cancel you on
those kinds of
Twitter.
accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical protein fiber, Pongo Pongo, and KG.
Pongo
All
Pongo.
your sub-accounts.
What?
I like that with Pongo Pongo.
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now,
His little
some
DreamWorks
questions
face. Like,
Fine.
that should have been my name, damn it. Why didn't they name me that? Why did they name me after a mushroom? They could have named me Pongo Pongo.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
I mean, I guess it wouldn't make sense to
You
interrogate
better
him
tell me.
if it was
I'll
an
tell everyone
anonymous
about your little
report, you know?
imaginary
Like,
enemies.
obviously if it was anonymous, he wouldn't want
this
to be,
guy.
like, talking.
Okay, I'll talk. Just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
He's just a silly little guy.
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
Sure, he's obsessed with an idol,
Mizuki Okiura.
but you know, we all got something.
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate.
Yeah,
You know her?
that's my surrogate
Yeah,
daughter. That's my video
know
game
her.
daughter. You know, like Ellie, like that. We're not related, but she's my daughter. You know what I mean? Hey, receptionist! You're never gonna believe about this guy. Did you know he's got 3 alternate accounts?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Yeah, she better be.
Where
That's
and how did you two
disgusting.
meet?
You
Here,
better
the
be just
Lemniscate
friend.
lobby.
Joel,
Mizuki is
ah.
friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey,
When was this?
last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Friendship! You sicko! Yeah, come on, Ota, you're getting worse and worse. You're getting worse and worse, buddy. Just, come on. You call it a friendship when it is a child. And you are 24.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
She's
Really?
his
What's your plan?
editor. That's why they're
Totally
friends. She's his
That is a
editor
lie.
for his novel.
Database searches reveal
What the
no professional
hell?
authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop
Oh,
lying?
he's lying. He's being.
My
Never
third
mind.
eye can see through your bullshit.
He's a liar.
Well,
Thank
I'm
God we
not
have
a
Aiba.
published author. I'm an aspiring author to be
Oh,
exact.
he's making fanfics. He's on
So,
fanfiction.net.
anyway, Mizuki reads my novels.
And he has
I
this
get notes and
kid
advice from her.
editing, telling him
From a
what's
sixth
good and
grader?
what's bad.
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
What is it, like A-set fanfics? You're writing fanfics about your favorite J-pop idol?
Around 8
Oh, you know he's
night,
making
I got a
Wattpad.
call from Mizuki
He's gonna- he's
saying
gonna-
she wanted to meet me
He's
at
making
Bloom Park.
Wattpad fanfics, and they're gonna be
She
so
sounded
famous.
scared.
It's gonna be in Barnes
You
and
know how that area
Noble.
is run down and abandoned. I think she wanted me to go
Yeah.
with her as protection.
But why Bloom
Okay.
Park?
Someone
Whoops,
messaged
wrong
her.
one. I know it says 18 plus, but I know for a fact that I was a youngin, and that would not deter me, and I would still be in, like, I would watch rated R movies and stuff like that. So, if you are under 18, I just need you to know this is a very serious moment right now. I'm not joking. If an adult tells you you're very mature for your age, you don't talk to them. You never talk to that person again, okay? I need you to promise me that. That is a red flag. That is like a flaming red huge flag, okay? Just in case. Please be safe.
Niall.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
Like Line.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
Was
I don't know.
Ota supposed to be
But
murdered?
Mizuki was determined to go.
Geek. You know what I mean.
What
You
happened
know what
next?
I
I
mean.
met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
You know, I actually had a therapist cry. She cried when I talked about my life. Okay, so from that tidbit, I think they stumbled on the murder. I think they saw the body, but I don't know what happens next. How does she get inside the column? How does she get the weapon? I'm thinking too early right now. We're not there yet, but probably like the killer knocked her out or something and like put her in there, maybe. I'm thinking, I'm using my noggin. I'm using my Columbo skills.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a...
He's like George Costanza. He's like George Costanza in Seinfeld when the fire started. He started pushing kids out of the way, and he ran out the building. And then his girlfriend broke up with him because he did that. He pushed her out of the way to get out.
Fire!
Oda George Costanza
You're a real
moments.
hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
Oda said, "Fuck
She
them
said
kids."
that if she ever got caught going
and
out at night
ran.
with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Do what? Hold on, let me just do something real quick. Okay. I just had to do that real quick. No reason.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and
No,
my
it's
hand was
okay.
shaking. And with the rain last
I'm gonna
night,
be honest.
it kind of
I'm talking a
slipped
lot,
out of my hand.
so some of the information
dropped
is getting past me.
Yeah,
But I think
right
I'm
into
getting
a
the
puddle.
gist.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
There was a murder.
Near Bloom Park.
The little
just
girl was
past
there?
9 p.m.
She had the weapon,
The
and
phone has
she
not
was
been
placed
turned
in
on
a thing
since.
inside the carousel,
Guess he's telling the truth.
and now she's in the hospital because she's unconscious. And we're trying to find out who is it? Who
Hey,
did?
Ota, what are you doing?
Aset?
Tessa!
Hi.
And
This guy has
what?
3 accounts. This guy has 3 Twitter accounts.
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about
Oh,
what
she
happened
is like
last
the
night.
trans flag.
You mean a detective?
I like your jacket.
Never met a real detective before.
I always wanted a jacket like that, like the jock jacket, even though I've never played sports ever in my life, because I'm no good at sports. I can't do sports. I can't toss a ball and hoop. I can't hit ball with racket. I can't hit ball with bat.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Date, what's going on, man?
Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Is he scared? Is he scared of her?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out
Oh, you
sometimes.
know she's a
Is that
Soulsborne
how you
head.
became friends?
There's more to it than that. But basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. Well, once you get to 12, you get a little private, you know? You start thinking you're too big for your britches.
So,
I remember being 12.
Suki must come here to hang out sometimes.
And that's when I'm like, I'm a big kid now. I don't need to tell my mommy and daddy what I'm up to. I don't need to tell them that I'm a famous AMV creator on YouTube.com. They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't get it.
Let me confirm something. You're A-set, right?
let's play a game. Shadows!
See? She
red,
loves Bloodborne.
silhouette, A-set.
Fears.
Upset, regret, A-set.
Water.
Wet, sweat, A-set.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior.
We gotta get the
Please.
fuck out of here. Come on, Iva, let's go. We don't need these two for our investigation.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date,
Congratulations.
I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, Date.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
I mean, I like that one. I like that one at least. Date's a real playboy, huh? New ship? New AI Somnium? Do people ship Date and Ota? Is that a ship?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall.
I like your
Ota
funny
always
headband.
defends me when I'm getting
They don't look like
crashed
headphones
online.
because they're not on her ears.
Stop, you're making me blush.
He has 3 accounts! Tessa has 3 accounts! Can I see your laptop? What do you... I need to check my email. Give me your
Can I
laptop.
reach over and break that thing in half?
Just break it. Just rip it in half.
Damages.
Damn it. Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Whoa!
Yeah, just be cool.
They are in love. They're in love. Then they're gonna kiss. They're gonna kiss on the lips.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention.
This game's got everything.
Actually, I already knew about
I
it.
think
before
there
Ota
actually
told me.
is. Like
How?
I know we're joking around, but I think there actually is trans and gay representation in this game somewhere. I don't know if it's
internet.
them.
When I
I
saw
don't know if
Ota
it's
this
these two.
morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Like actually. Like not funny joke we're making now, but like actual. I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Ota. Is this the body? Is this who you saw?
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park.
Okay.
Her
Okay,
name is
they saw
Shoko
the body.
Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's
He can be
mother.
bisexual.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's
Yeah,
ex-wife.
I'm sure. I'm hoping it's not. I don't think they do that.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't
All right,
take it.
calm down.
Don't
All
you
right,
think
Ota,
so
calm
too,
down.
Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us.
Let's get the fuck out
Our
of
goal is to
here.
find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
I'm taking your laptop,
Right.
by the way. I
Let's head back
hate
to the
you.
crime scene.
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Oh,
Please take me with you.
my plucky
Why?
sidekick.
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me.
No, you got your
course, the
senior year of
strung
high
up
school
on
to
that
worry about. You shouldn't be
merry-go-round.
going around looking at
Must have been
murders.
some kind of twisted
You got
message.
concerts to have.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
I don't know.
Just do it. Mr. Date!
Take a video?
Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
Is she gonna blackmail me
Life without you!
to let her join us? She's
are you
blackmailing
doing?
me or something. She's gonna say, "I'm gonna put this on the internet if you don't know what."
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
She wants to see murder so bad. Evil smirk. He's like 3 feet tall. What are you doing this to me?
Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
Blackmail.
You wouldn't.
Blackmail.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
Why do you want to
You
see
little-
death and decay and murder? He's 3 sauces high and she wants to see murder so bad. She
I
wants to
told you.
go on a crime
I
scene.
want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
What about you?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm
What?
used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
That I wasn't. No, and I know it's so. That's the thing about anime. Anime has like, as much as I love anime, sometimes it just has bad stuff, and you gotta like. I remember there's this Tumblr post of like, how much anime bullshit can you handle? You know. So, you want to see a murder? What do I do? I want to help me. Oh, wrong one. Hello.
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that.
My eyes are on the
Not a
road.
detective.
I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
Got my hands at
But
3
you
and
are a
9
cop,
or whatever.
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
Oh, I'm in
Indeed.
traffic crimes. I'm in speeding.
gonna
I give
tell
out
me?
tickets for speeding.
Please?
I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm not even supposed to be doing this crime
What are you
murder. This isn't my
Just
vicinity.
thinking about posting that video.
Jeff, I'm taking you
Whoa,
to the
hold up
crime
now.
scene. I'm doing what you want me
Well,
to
then
do.
tell me.
Oh, she's gonna do that every time I don't do something she likes. She's every time. If I don't say whatever she wants, if I don't
know,
tell her all the information
now
she
that I
needs, if I
think
don't take
about
her wherever she wants to go,
Wouldn't you
she's
get in
gonna
trouble for that
threaten
video
me.
too?
See, this is why I told you teenagers are
video.
scary.
You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay,
It is?
because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
You got me!
Hope so.
You got me with a funny prank!
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will
She
release
got me
that
with a
video
"oh, I'm
if you
gonna
don't
die"
cooperate.
prank. That old bit.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
This kid is just getting around, having this huge social life, talking to all these different kinds of people. You know what I was doing when I was 12? I was making AMVs. I was role-playing on YouTube.com, pretending I was an anime character. That's what I was doing.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Oh, okay. Now, okay, that makes sense. I thought she was just, like, meeting these people in random places, like, oh, we're friends now. But no, it makes sense that they're all in the same building, and so they just kind of like Zack and Cody, like a Zack and Cody scenario where they were friends with all these hotel people because they were all in the same building. She's Zack and Cody.
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Oh, she's a YouTuber.
I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs and dances and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
No.
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate
What the
cubes
hell?
on
She's a
planes to build
streamer.
structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
You'll get there.
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I
I'm
started
gonna
getting
get
offers
hired
from
by
agencies.
One of them
Lemon
is
Scale or whatever. Lemon Skate.
Well, not exactly.
I wanna be a big streamer like
My mom's
ASAP.
actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway,
Yeah, let's be idols.
one day, Mr. Okiura
We
said
gotta
he'd
tell
see me at
Cherish
his
that we
office,
wanna start
and he
singing and
hooked me up.
dancing.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known
And we
as
have to wear
this.
matching dresses.
Date,
What?
don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Cool.
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Do you worship the Egyptian gods? That's fun.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
I don't think it's weird. I think it's a cute name. Oh, but he doesn't like that. Something about her.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as
Do we know her?
Had it, poke it, fill it with.
We're getting flashbacks. We're getting. What is this?
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
We know her. We know her. That's why he's freaking out when he met her. She's unleashing memories. It's all coming together. You can't hide anything from me in this game.
Excuse me. Yukoname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Like that little dinosaur in what was it? Not Back to the Future. What was it? Littlefoot. Dinosaur, Littlefoot. Dinosaur. I don't know. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Oh, she loves murder. She's a weird true crime person. Okay, this is where Mizuki was. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Yes, thank you, Bo. Land Before Time. Land Before Time. And the little dinosaur, she goes, yup. Can I talk to her? Yeah.
I was trying to find some clues.
I want to watch Land Before Time.
a
Those
natural
leaves,
detective, huh?
those leaves look really good. I'm not much of a veggie guy,
Mr.
but
Dante,
those leaves, they made those leaves look
body on top of
yummy.
This horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their
I don't know about
ritual
that.
here, like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Tell me that proof. How do you know such a thing? Are you in this cult?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
I guess.
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky
Yeah,
and sun.
she worships.
The right eye is
She
the
worships
eye of
Egyptian
Ra,
gods, I
and that's
guess.
the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
I think you're
all
thinking
seen
too much.
Oh, I see.
I think she was just murdered.
Just like what's on the back of a $1
I
bill.
love the hustle.
Yeah,
I love the
exactly.
imagination, but I
The
think
Eye
this
of
lady was just
Providence
murdered and
is supposed
stabbed.
to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
No one's
This
supposed to
amusement
be
park,
here
Blue
right now.
Park, is located
I
at
hope
the
I
heart
don't
of the
jack
Kawasaki
off.
district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate
Yikes!
the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
So there's like
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers
Chemicals?
to patrol it.
so this is like
There's
a
still plenty of
chemical
ways
theme
in.
park?
You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
This is like an
But it's still
actual
off limits,
place
right?
in Japan
Yes,
that people
legally. That keeps the media out,
visit.
at least.
they
I'm
visit
glad.
like high radiation
quieter than it
areas
usually
in
is.
Japan. Like it's weird. Like why would you want to go there? You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get radiation. We're like, wow, bad stuff happened here. I want to go. I want to take pictures and put them on Instagram.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the girl, did
Ota
she take
told
it
you that?
out?
He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
Cause she was holding it. Oh.
When we arrived
I'm
at the
thinking.
scene,
I'm
the
racking my
ice pick
brain.
was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Minazuki?
No, I'm sure she didn't. I think she just took it out. But will she be tall enough to take it out? 'Cause she's like a kid, and it's an adult woman, so she would have been like much higher up. So I still think the theory that the killer put it in her hands. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking. There's a reason why I'm not a detective. I'm not a PI. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
She was put here.
Agreed.
She was not killed here. She was put here.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct.
All those years of
There are no
Columbo and
signs of
Monk,
blood
all
being wiped
they're
or
coming
washed off.
together. They're helping me.
That must mean...
Maybe I'm not so bad either. Maybe I should switch my career. Do I talk to him about it? No, he doesn't. Do I have to talk to Iris? Oh,
Oh, come on! Just
no,
a little
no,
longer.
I've got a new clue. I've got a
No.
new clue.
I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
What?
I'm kidding. It's
Oh.
not like I would know.
Get on.
She
I'll give
keeps
you a
playing
ride home.
prank after prank on me.
Score.
I am dying prank. I'm giving.
Just wondering,
I'm
how
getting
much
a
do you
baby
weigh?
prank. She's prankster.
you know
She's a
it's
prank.
rude
She's a
to ask a
YouTube
lady
prankster.
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
So small.
Just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
It's 83 degrees. I'm very hot. Sorry. It's summer. I'm sweaty and hot. Yeah, but like I said, that's just anime for you, though. Anime creators vastly underweigh their characters for what they look like.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe
What a
I'm just
scamp.
acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Don't
I
do
would
that.
put it right back where it came from.
Ew, yucky.
That makes me actually want to throw up.
You know, I always have bags in my car for situations like this.
Wait, seriously?
Oh,
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
she's letting flies in here. She's gonna let flies and
Dante,
birds in our car.
They say when
and
you
they're
stick
gonna
your
attack
hand
me.
out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What are you talking about?
Watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
I have never heard such a thing in my life.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates.
I
like
will
a
try
baby.
this next time, though.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
I will try.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Yeah, I had a memory.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay.
I have never heard such a thing in my life. I need to try it.
Nice.
This is why I don't use TikTok. Because my instant reaction is, what? That doesn't make sense. I gotta try this. I gotta do this. And then my house would explode.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Boo, going home already.
Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I gotta go home, kid. I said my goodbyes and turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye. Wait, is there a murderer? Do you see the murderer? She was in the dream apartment. I know you.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
Is this her mom? We gotta take your mom. We gotta take your mom right now and put her in like a safe house. She died in my dream. Please believe me, Iris. Please, I'm not just being funny. I'm not just being silly. It can't be. It can't be. I feel like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. No, this is not in relation to how I feel about people's mothers. This is serious business. This is for her safety. I care about her safety.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
And she's very beautiful also. Is this your mom, Iris? I'm gonna date her now.
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss
Hello.
Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing.
Iris,
Don't worry
we
about
need to
it.
get your mom to safety, but
Okay.
also I am your new father. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. Oh, look at his little funny hair, the little bun. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Hello, I love you. I'm not gonna ask how old she is. How rude. I mean, I'm gonna guess, judging by Iris that she's what, like 40? Probably 40-ish?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemnis,
But
Mr.
you can't
Okiura.
just ask a woman that.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Classic tactic.
You know?
Classic gentleman tactic. You never
I
ask.
know everything on the internet.
I also know internet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
She's dead.
No reason.
Oh.
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
How sweet.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges.
She loves children
rewarding
and she's
for me.
pretty. And I gotta save her. I gotta save her. And she's gonna be my wife. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. Let me see that face. You are the one from my dreams. No, that's impossible.
Do you know me?
Yeah, I saw you in my dreams. I love you.
Sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've
Iris,
met.
I probably know her too
Of
from
course.
somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do it.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Me. It's me.
I don't
It's me.
have one.
It's okay. It's me.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm the one who said it. I'm the one who said. I asked her her age, and Date's the one that like. Why aren't you married? Huh? What happened to your husband? You had her when she was young, huh? Why aren't you married? Was your dad divorced? I didn't say all that. That was Date. I want her to be my wife, though. No, I'm no punching bag. I'm your friend. I'm Cap, and also I'm Iris's new dad because I'm marrying Hitomi. I'm marrying her mom. That's how this game is going, I think.
Mr. Date,
Thank you.
please drink your tea.
Thank you.
It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
I'm not the stepdad. I'm just the dad that stepped up.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Would you like to touch your teacup with mine? I love you.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
She's got a weak arm. I'll protect you.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
The lamp.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of
Do you have a
memories
skeleton
here.
in here?
I've thought about moving
Do you
before,
have a
but
skeleton in this house
I just
somewhere?
couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... Well, I don't know.
You can talk to me. You can tell me anything.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
I don't see. I don't get it. Put me in the loop. Iris was hinting at the flowers blooming behind her. This? There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. It's got Danganronpa blood on it. How scary. This is a scary picture. Oh, these.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Oh, that's her name.
Iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
And you met your new dad. That is good. Now we're a beautiful nuclear family. Can I say goodbye to you? I love you.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Can you give me a goodbye hug, please? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I hate that. I hate when it's so much breading and not enough filling, not enough chicken. Or when there's too much bread in a sandwich bite.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again,
Oh, I'm so
right?
sorry, Index.
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Wait, I didn't get a kiss. I didn't get a smooch from your mom. Okay, handshake from you. That's nice. No, not handshake. Come on. Come on.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Please, I love you. Please, I love you. Stay safe. Protect your mom, Iris. Protect your mom. Oh, if she dies, I don't know what I'll do. She just told him about her locked up arm and he forgot.
Let's go over the facts of the case.
Can you believe it?
Good idea.
I didn't forget. I wouldn't forget. I remembered. Because I love her so much. That's me.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be.
I do this every morning, by the way. I also do this. Game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Hee. I'm just playing a funny joke. That's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye, Aiba is outside the socket, walking around. But whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Kat.
What? Date? I have the same name. What a
What if he starts like
coincidence.
making out with the mirror?
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
I can see myself through Aiba. Okay. Where is she? Where is Aiba? Oh, she's in the wheel! She's so silly. Message
Estimated time of death
message to
yesterday,
Date, get
Friday,
silly.
Around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
We
The
cannot let
weapon
that
used
happen to
commit the
Hitomi.
murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood
Okay,
on the horse.
she was
the
killed
body
somewhere
rented
else.
on.
Which means the
they put her
merry-go-round wasn't
here.
the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else.
Maybe they
and
found-
brought there to be displayed.
They were still there when they put her here and they saw the
That
kids.
means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Exactly, and
Were you considering her a
and the
suspect?
body would have been too high up
Part of the job. If there's even the
for
slightest
her to even
possibility.
take the weapon out.
Then this is good news.
It means
So I'm sure the killer was there in the amusement park
zero.
when they
I knew
showed
that
up.
from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
She's using humor! Look at you, Iva. You're getting funny.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I
5.
wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the
Yeah, she was
culprit
called.
themselves.
They told her to come here.
Mizuki
Someone.
wouldn't obey
It's the
instructions
killer.
of
The
a
killer
complete
made her come
stranger.
here.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Ah man. But we're hot on the trail, everyone. I could feel this case being
tied up on
solved.
one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some
I'm
kind
so
of
close to
message.
cracking this case. I can almost taste it. Remember when Patrick did that? That was fucked up.
The corpse was found.
SpongeBob
with
can be
the
so
left eye
scary
removed.
sometimes.
That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first
He was
discovered
so
the body,
real for it,
the
though.
ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the
I
ice?
do wonder what that SpongeBob
Could she have
popsicle tastes like,
taken the
though.
eye?
Like, was it lemon? Could be lemon, but it looks cheese because he looks like SpongeBob.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance
Why did I give the
cameras around
popsicle
Bloom Park again,
pronouns?
and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not
The
a
perp
single
lives
vehicle.
in the amusement park.
Are you sure?
I am.
They live in like
How did the
the
suspect
sewer.
move the corpse?
Like, you know the tunnels in Disneyland where people
I
walk
have
through
no
so you don't
idea.
see like the people out of costume? He lives in there. The perp lives in there.
Welcome back.
Thank you, boss.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Hey, kiddo.
Mizuki,
You okay?
has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Oh,
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
poor kid.
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sink.
I'm gonna take that literally, by the way. He was poke like poke, 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 poke. How rude. How painful, you know? You can't just do that to people. Why are we putting her in the machine? Why are we putting her in the device? That's him! Why is child hooked up to the ring? What's happening? Mizuki is lying in the sink machine on the other side of the glass. She can't hear me from here. Hi, Pewter.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we
You're
can
so funny.
proceed.
You look like an Xbox.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba.
She just got
Did you
out
do
of the
something about
hospital.
her
Let's
personality?
put her in that NASA
Do
thing where they
something about
spin the astronauts
I
really
wouldn't kill her
fast.
to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you
Yeah,
were
leave
listening, huh?
Iba alone. She's just funny, silly.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
Oh, the machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, I trust you, Pewter. This is the first time I've ever met you, but I trust you wholeheartedly with my child.
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
I'm sorry, it gives me the
saw
option to
something at the
ask you
scene.
things and I take it.
Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
We're gonna Fallout 4 her. We're gonna do the Fallout 4 thing where we go in Kellogg's mind.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I would like to know
couldn't get in
why
touch
she
with
lives
him.
with us and not her dad.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from
okay,
since.
he's being
Why
questioned,
would
that's
he?
why. Probably
I don't know.
because she has to be, she can't be around like the suspects. I don't know how crime works. I've never done anything. She does look like Hatsune Miku, but she's only got a ponytail. She hasn't got pigtails like Hatsune Miku, not twin tails.
If we don't do it now, then when?
I wish
This
I
is
had a
exactly
Hatsune
the
Miku
kind
figure.
of situation Abyss was
I love
founded
Miku.
for. Besides, if you dive
I have
into
one of,
Mizuki's subconscious,
Rin.
you may be able to help
Rin
her.
Kagamine, but not Miku.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental.
There's a lot of cute ones that I've seen.
Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
I'll do it.
You're the
I'll
only
do
one
it for
who
her.
can.
Yeah, I love Miku. I want like a plushie or something, like a cute plushie, like of her like chibi form. I think I've seen that. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. I think I'd also like a Len just so, because I have a Rin. So I think it'd be a nice matching set. Because she looks so lonely. She looks lonely without her brother clone. How do I... Oh, the sync machine? Do I go in? There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Pewter? Pewter... His real name is Aminoma? Oh, I'm getting a Nemonide. I'm getting a Nemonide. He's 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He's also invented Aiba. He's your caretaker in a way. How do I sync up? I want to do it now. I want to help her. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Oh, there we go. I'm ready.
We are ready to begin.
Yippee!
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Let's see what's in her mind.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Really?
Date, try
You
to
think
calm
she's
her down.
getting nervous about being strapped
do
to this
that?
machine?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you.
Pat, pat,
talking
pat,
with
pat. They're there.
Sure
That's how
thing,
you reassure
boss.
someone. Pat, pat.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia
I think she's
cured,
just
we can
traumatized,
ask her
right?
Further questions directly.
I know
I'm
it
sure
looks
that's the
scary,
reason.
but
She's
trust
just
me,
scared.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
She saw
There's no
she saw a
pain,
murder. She was
no
witness
side
to a murder.
effects.
She probably
When this is
was
all
threatened
over,
by the killer
you'll
and
go back to your
tried to be
regular life
framed
like
by
it's
them.
never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into
She's just a little
someone's subconscious
baby, and all
mind.
this happened.
You sink deep down into their
In like
psyches,
one night.
and you
She's
synchronize with their true
scared. And now
selves.
she's in the
People like me
NASA machine.
called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for
Title!
dream.
Title drop!
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman.
I'm not like other
I belong to a special
policemen.
investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that
She
lie,
looks like a
people
highlighter.
that don't say anything. People that
She's
have
just
head
like a
injuries,
highlighter.
Some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all
We
over,
can go get ice cream. We can go
what should I
get
say?
a big ice cream. Kids love ice cream. When this is all over. Yeah, why don't we give her like a Game Boy or something? When this is over. When this is. I wish there was a big ice cream on the ground that I could point at and say, we're gonna get you one of these as a reward for being hooked up to the machine. That stew you like. It specifically says she likes it, so I'm hoping it's the one.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story?
I think that's pretty heartwarming.
Sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
See, I'm doing good.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into
I'm so good
position.
at reassuring people about the machine.
Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New update? New sync update?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
This looks like the dentist chair. This is like the fucked up dentist chair. See, that's the glasses they give you.
You ready?
They're gonna put the heavy vests on them
Okay.
so they can
Ready
x-ray.
anytime.
Remember, Date. You
Every time
have
they put the
only
heavy
6
heavy
minutes
vest, I
in
feel like I'm gonna
the
fall
Somnium
asleep.
world.
Because it's like a
Any
big
longer,
blanket.
and your
A
consciousness
heavy
will be absorbed
10-pound
by the
blanket.
subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We got 6 minutes, everyone.
Well then, let's begin.
He looks like a sprite. Sorry. I just had to get one more. He looks like a ginger ale. Okay, I'm done. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going in. We're sinking. Hi, Iba. Shrimp.
What was that?
Nothing. I was
My
merely
lips
trying
are
to
so
enter the
bad
scene
right
with a
now.
cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it
Oh,
naked.
Bert, I shouldn't have tried another project. I'm sorry, Bert.
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh
It's
heavily
like-
on Mizuki's
I
heart.
just realized it's like
Mizuki
that
should
one
be inside
post
that
where, like,
column.
you look like
To get
you look
the
like a
information
Pepsi
you need,
Max.
you will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Well,
Look
they
around.
are brightly colored
This
and
is
they're
the
very
new feature of sync that
distinct.
Peter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly.
Oh, my
Currently,
lips.
you and I are
Burt's
transmitting
bees, I'm
information at high
sorry.
speed. So it only appears
That's the
as
last
though
time I
has
ever
stopped.
attempt to
Are you
quickly put
familiar
a
with the
different sort of
concept time
chapstick on.
dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started.
Like Ghost Trick.
Somnium scan. Activate.
She's always Somnium scanning. Okay, I just made a brief realization. Has this been auto-saving? Because I have not saved physically once. I need to check. I need to check. Okay.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about.
Can I do it now? Yes, right there. Oh my god, thank god. Oh, I have not saved this entire time. What if this whole time
Birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
something could have happened and we would have lost 3 hours of
An
progress?
ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Oh my god, if something happened here in the mind palace or whatever.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
I would have had to go all the way back. I would have to start all the way over.
Healing Mizuki should be your
Because I don't know if it's auto-saving.
I know.
It's not telling me. 6 minute time limit. Ah! I can't. Oh my god, it's a time limit. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. We got this.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph. Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Whoa!
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
I love Ghost Trick. You should all play Ghost Trick. It's on Steam now. It's on your Nintendo Switch. You should get it. Redirected the lightning with a lightning rod.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
Oh.
Looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
We got a tiny! I don't know what that
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
I don't want to speed up time.
Computer added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream,
Why can't you
extraordinary
just
things
make
such
it
as this are
no
possible.
time limit? If you could slow
Got it.
down time.
Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
I can't work in these conditions. Okay, so I can use them often? Wait.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
How do I use?
What is your plan once I am inside?
I don't
It is
know.
a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
Yeah.
I do not think it will be that easy.
I don't know. There's so much to do, Aiba. There's so much in this world. We gotta try something. Hole.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
We all know the hole.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside. right. Leave it to me.
Oh, I hope she's strong enough. Oh, good, it's light.
It is
Okay, we're fine.
heavier than it looks.
It's okay, Aiba. Oh, I am acing this. I am so good at solving cases and sinking.
Nothing happened.
All I did
I
was
have not
move the
touched a
page.
guide once, by the way, in this entire 3-hour duration, baby.
There are torn pieces of paper.
I haven't. I really haven't. Trust me. That is not a fib. No, no. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Leave it to
Oh,
me.
I forgot to use the
I
timing.
enjoy puzzles like this.
I don't know if I'm even using the timing because it's still 1.
Done. But
Okay, so this is a significant place for them. They've been here before. Molotov cocktail, I already know.
You were able to get out?
Pocket sand. Oh, hold on, I'm distracted right now, guys. I'm looking at something else right now. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I'm not looking at a guide. I'm smart. I got smarts and brains. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speed?
We gotta get a lasso. We gotta calm these stallions
No,
down.
you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Okay. Oh
Agent
my.
Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Maybe it has something to do with this panda.
Panda head is spinning.
This slows it down, right? Or speeds it up. I don't know. I'm hoping this. I don't know what I'm doing. Stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Thank you. Is it? I knew it.
I see. These were also
Okay, thank you. I
linked.
just wanted to verify.
That's right.
Because the skeleton and the lamp are connected last time. So arbitrary
Mizuki.
items are connected to...
Let's go to her.
Mizuki!
Got it.
You exceed. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. I want to get a prize. I want a prize.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay, I got it. Let me through. Oh my god, let me through, please. Let me in. Mizuki!
It's Mizuki.
No! Whoa!
Demon? I am not going to.
I didn't. No, I didn't want. That's not what I meant. That's not what I want. That's not what. No, I didn't mean to. I don't know. on, Slapper. I didn't mean. I was trying to use my timey. I was trying to use the timey.
Slap her.
No, you've got it all wrong. I don't want to hurt her. I was thinking something like shock therapy.
That isn't any better. You psychopath. Have you no
I was
morals?
gonna do a hug her.
You're getting a lesson in morality from an AI. Still, you have a point.
No, I didn't mean to. Oh my god. No, no, please. I'm sorry. I wanted to use the timey. Please, there. See, I did the one. I did the right one. I did the one I wanted to do.
Mizuki.
See. I'm good. I'm a good parent. I saved the little sisters in BioShock and I hugged Mizuki. I did. You gotta believe me. I did it. I wanted to hug her. Is this the killer? The killer was blue. The killer was blue. I knew it. Yay, achievement! What is success? What the hell? The killer was blue dabba dee dabba die the whole time. You can never trust him. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried. Oh, okay. Okay, game related.
Are you okay?
I think it's okay to say, as long as you don't tell me, you know, like, how to do routes and stuff like that. I think it's fine. I sort of figured as much, though, because I have played 999 before. And his,
Looks like
other
she can
game,
talk
Virtual Last Resort. Reward. I always do that. Reward. Yeah, I that's what I was so scared. Like, oof. But yeah, if it's, that's fine. After she calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the now message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Okay. I think we personally made a lot of progress today. I did so good. I'm on day 2. I synced real good. I synced the best anyone's ever synced before. So I think we're good for today, because I'm hungry. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! We got rules here, Buster! You scamp! Okay. Let's go back to the chat screen. Oh, we're done. We're here now. Yeah, we gotta eat. I love to eat food. I love to have dinner. Do you guys love to have dinner? Have you had dinner? Have you guys had dinner? This is a good opportunity to go get dinner. My microphone's falling. Oh no! Hold on, give me a sec. My microphone is falling. Okay. Yeah, you should try to eat 2 or 3 meals even. Maybe even 3 meals. It's a bit wacky. I know, it's a bit silly to have 3 meals. But you should. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. I'm Iris's dad. I'm thinking maybe mac and cheese. I might have some delicious mac and cheese in the microwave. I'm the best dad. I do not slap my child. I do not harvest my child in rapture. None of that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a good dad. I'm a good parent. Thank you for coming, everyone. This was a good time. This game's crazy. This game's wild. I didn't do that. I didn't even do it. That didn't even happen. The game didn't even let it happen, so it's fine. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Let me see here. Who can we raid? Who can we drop you fellas off to? No! No memes! No memes about me! Let's see. I don't know if Sam's ending. I don't know if Sam's gonna, cause she's been streaming for 5 hours. I don't know how much longer they're gonna go, but I think we should raid Sam. Hopefully she's not ending soon. Yeah, they're still in game, so hopefully she's going for a little longer. Let's raid Sam. Sam Gamer. My lovely Laszlo sibling Sam. Oh, so many Laszlo people were here today. We got Bo, we got Cherish, and now we're gonna go with Sam. You know Sam? They're a hedgehog. Ever heard of a hedgehog? It's like Sonic, but yellow and not blue. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm hungry. No, that's not the raid. I don't have a raid message. No raid message. No raid message. Get out of here. Just get out of here. I'm choking. I'm dying. I'm choking. Oh fuck.